Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons, and we're going to talk about Disney Lorcana. So I am extremely excited about Disney Lorcana, and I wanted to talk about my Dungeons & Dragons purchase journey for Disney Lorcana, tell you where I'm at, and how I'm getting ready for my Disney Lorcana Dungeons & Dragons campaign. So first of all, I actually cut a video on Disney Lorcana, my Dungeons and Dragons purchase journey for Disney Lorcana. So let me explain exactly who I am and what I'm doing. And I think there are hundreds, maybe thousands of dungeon masters that are going to do exactly what I'm doing right now. So Disney Lorcana. Disney Lorcana is virtually a 99% lock copy of Magic the Gathering. But what if Magic the Gathering only had Disney characters, right? And not just regular Disney characters, but like the classic, like dyed-in-the-wool template Disney characters, right? Well, that's what Disney Lorcana is. It is a Magic the Gathering clone that uses just Disney characters. I think there's going to be immense demand for this Dungeons & Dragons, for this game from the following people. One, unfortunately, I think scalpers are going to be trying to buy this left and right. I think this is going to be one of the most scalped products ever, right? So let's put that there. So basically, people who have no intention of using Disney Lorcana in any functional way and are simply going to flip it, right? Like house flippers, right? Somebody who moves into a house has no intention of selling it. They're just no intention of living in it. They're just moving in to flip it. There's going to be a lot of flippers on this product, I think, right? And also, just to be clear, the timing on this is going to be perfect for scalpers. And unfortunately, the reason why is they're going to buy it. It's going to drop in 2 weeks. It's hitting the FLGSs, and it's hitting FLGSs in 2 weeks, right? Our online shop's going to ship it out. You can check that noise with me. I'm not ever again trusting any online source with any type of high-end collectible, right? I'm done with that. I did that with Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle-earth. I put in an order with an online shipper, and I put in an order with my FLGS. Day one, I walked in the FLGS, and they handed me my product in a black plastic bag. I pulled it out. It was sealed. It was in perfect condition. I picked it up at my FLGS. They sold it to me at retail, right? And it had a sticky with my name on it, right? I put my order in with the online. No word for them for 3 weeks, and then 3 weeks later they come in and say, "Oh, sorry. Do you want to wait longer or do you want to cancel?" And I'm like, and I was like, "Well, what's the?" And so I actually asked, "What's the delivery date?" They're like, "No delivery date. You're just telling us you're going to wait longer." I was like, I'm never doing that again, right? So you can make your online orders. I don't know if anybody will fulfill it, right? Like, because good luck with that, right? So scalpers are going to want this. People who are actually going to play Disney Lorcana as a collectible card game are going to play it. And then hundreds, if not thousands, maybe tens of thousands. I don't think hundreds of thousands of people are doing this. I definitely understand that I am on the cutting edge of this. So Magic the Gathering officially became canon to Dungeons & Dragons almost 10 years ago. And since then, physical Magic the Gathering cards have taken an increasingly important place at the Dungeons & Dragons table, right? I think Disney Lorcana, well, actually, not think, I'm going to be running a Lorcana campaign, and I will be establishing what Storyborn, Dreamborn, Floodborn, Ally, Villain, all the mechanisms of Disney Lorcana. I will be playing a physical table game of Disney Lorcana using Dungeons & Dragons rules, right? And the reason for that is, in my opinion, all of these characters are connected to Dungeons & Dragons specifically through Lego, Funko Pop, and Magic the Gathering, right? Because Magic the Gathering, Lego, and Funko Pop all contain D&D canon characters, all of them, right? And then Magic Gathering, Funko Pop, and Lego are all have worlds that are now connected to Dungeons and Dragons, right? Their canonicity is at different levels, but I believe there's a clear connection that's been established by Disney and Hasbro across these products, right? And so, basically, I'm very excited to build this Disney Lorcana world, right? And very excited about it. So, I just wanted to let you know my purchase journey. So, a week and a half ago, I went into my FLGS and I would say, I would like to make my pre-order for Disney Lorcana. And this has never happened before. I made an entire video because I was so vexed by the situation, and I shelved it, right? Like, I was like, ooh, I'm a little vexed in that video. I better shelve that. And what they said is, we cannot take your pre-order. And I was like, what? Wait, what? Right? You cannot take my pre-order? I have never been told by any FLGS that they could not take a pre-order, right? And they said, we're really sorry. We know you want this, right? But the reality is, we don't want to take pre-orders if we don't know we can fill it. And right now, we don't know how much we're getting, right? So we're, and they said, and I said, well, what can you do for me? How, when is this product going to be in the store? And they said, the product will be in store in mid-August. And what we're going to do is, whatever we get, we're going to allow one purchase per customer per day, right? So that we can stop scalpers from coming in, buying everything we got, and then flipping it for Christmas, right? And I was like, well, that's cool. So I'm just going to keep coming back. And they're like, check the website. It'll let you know when we... So I went back in for my... and I run Dungeons & Dragons every week at my FLGS. And I said, hey... And I walked in, and they had to sign up. And they're like, we're taking pre-orders now, but it's two items per customer. So you could do your pre-order right now, but we're capping you, right? So I pre-ordered one booster box of Disney Lorcana, and then I bought one copy of every single one of the dual deck starters, right? So there are 6 starter decks that you can buy. I have pre-ordered all of them. That cost me $55, which was very nice. That's a good price, right? And I paid $250 for one Disney Lorcana booster box, and I'm extremely excited because I'm confident I will get this product and it will be in perfect condition, right? And I can then begin my Dungeons & Dragons Disney Lorcana tabletop campaign on August 18th. So I'm extremely excited about this, and I wanted to let you know my purchase journey for Dungeons & Dragons and Disney Lorcana. What are your plans to mix Dungeons & Dragons and Disney Lorcana? I just shared my purchase journey with you. What are your plans for Disney Lorcana and Dungeons & Dragons? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.